All right, so StreamYard says that we are live. This is 2021, and I think all of us are looking for the unexpected, the year of change that will transform lives permanently. I just want to welcome and say happy, productive new year to all the Tiashans out there. As I mentioned earlier, that this is going to be a 7-day series of different panelists coming, joining us, talking about the experiences, whether in their professional work, in the community, what they see TAC to become, what they can make TAC to become, what are they doing in TAC, the whole cryptocurrency. We'll be just talking about how can we transform our lives and that of our children to come. So welcome and happy productive new year. Equally, as I said earlier today, you become what you think. You cannot achieve anything that you cannot think of. And we cannot enter TAC with that instant gratification mindset of investing today and chop tomorrow. That is what has been given to us for decades, and it has not worked. Every time we kick the ball, thinking that the goalpost is there, when we look up, it has disappeared. And so we have to be conscious of all the foregoings and do something differently. Yesterday, I said that TAC has spread a global table inviting our brothers and sisters across the globe to come and sit as equals, understanding our problems and to create solutions to these problems. Whether you're in Asia, Africa, Caribbean, America, anywhere we are still the global slaves. No matter where we are, our lives are the hardest. And except we do something about it, except we come together and do something about it, nothing will change. And so I just want to thank those of you who are joining. I have with me today Mr. Emmanuel Lawel Dio from Nigeria, and also Prosperous Prince over there from the UK, our National Executive Coordinator. Emmanuel Dio, what is your position now in TAC? Are you holding any position at all?
Yes, yes, yes. I appointed as Sokoto Youth Ambassador.
You're Sokoto Youth Ambassador. All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
Thank you. And I also want to I'm going to play 2 videos, and then we will go straight into our talk. But I think these probably the 2 videos of the year. Very short, 1 minute. Let me begin to share my screen. Yes, let me get into this is one with Christine Lagarde. What she's saying about the central bank. Sorry, I had it all queued up, but I did something. No, I went. Oh dear. That is what happened when you upset. Wait, okay, here we are. Here we are.
And the Caribbean central banks on the Bahamas, actually. You have I believe, 4 or 5 islands, which together have decided at central bank level to go with a digital currency. So central bank digital currency is coming alive. It's not going to happen today. I think they have a 12-month experimental period that they want to go through before they actually launch for good.
How much of the IMF?
Now that is central bank. That is government that are going digital. And of course, I always say that we cannot confuse ourselves with government digital currency and cryptocurrency. Okay, can we have that child? It's echoing in the background.
Here exist. Blockchain technology is real. The world that Satoshi Nakamoto, author of the Bitcoin white paper, envisioned, and others are building, is an unstoppable force. We should not attempt to deter this innovation. Governments cannot stop this innovation, and those that have tried have already failed.
All right. So for me, those two videos, I could say, is the video of the year. All right. Let me share my screen. All right. I think we have to understand the times that we're in, because if you don't understand the times, it will be very difficult for you to position yourself. All right. At this time, I want to bring in Emmanuel. I don't want to cut you now, but it seems like I might have to cut you now because that noise is interrupting. Huh? So see what you can do there, son. So
1 minute, 1 minute. Let me arrange the
okay.
noise and everything.
So let us yes. So Emmanuel, I want to thank you. Yeah, which state in Nigeria are you?
Sokoto State.
You're in Sokoto State. Did you come to that meeting we had in Kaduna?
I missed that meeting. It was
Okay,
a
missed that
20
meeting. Okay. All right,
for
because
me.
I can't recall seeing you face to face. Nonetheless, all right. So all right. So talk to us.
Yeah, good evening to the global community of Tiasians. Actually, I'm very happy, much excitement to see myself in this program today because it's a program that changed my life entirely. You know, people who ask how the program changed your life. We didn't see you with anything, but the part of it that come with the vision that I have in life. It come with the passion that I have for humanity in life. When I be into TACC, I'm very when I be into TACC, I know much about TACC social program other. I'm I'm very happy because I'm a man that have that dream to help other around me to become who they want to be, to become somebody in life. But I was thinking all this year of my life, how can I make this thing happen? I didn't know something very big is ahead of me like TACC. When I joined TACC, I was very happy because I know it's the right time, it's the right place to do to participate of my dream. So
So
actually,
let me ask you now. Let me ask you the question. You said you joined TAC. When did you join TAC, and how were you being introduced, and what was your mindset at the time?
actually, I was introduced to TAC early this year, February, but
Okay.
along the way, having doubts of generosity, thinking of how can this thing work because I've been scammed before. But
Yeah.
with the help of people that invite me and other, they keep telling me that I should keep on track. I should try to know what I'm going through. So I now keep interest. I now pick interest. I involve into TACC with a little turkey. Being into TACC with that little turkey, I keep on research and try to know much about the mission of that tag. How can this change my life? Along the way, I got full understanding. It wasn't easy for me to confuse at the end of the at the beginning, but at the end, I can say I can call myself the only luckiest person to join TAC, and I'm not ashamed be in TAC or telling anybody about TAC.
Okay, I want to thank you, sir. I know um, Sokoto State is one of the state. Well, I think it's the only states up to this time that has all their local government covered, thanks to Dr. Bose and his assistant. I forget his name, but he's now moved on to Dr. Bose being the assistant national executive coordinator for Nigeria. But we just want to thank. I should have been up there in Sokoto, as you know, but because I had to flew out, I had to cancel that flight. So I just want to thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel, for coming on. And I mean, what do you see TAC become? I mean, we're talking about going on the exchange. We're talking about we want TAC to be a $2, $5, $10. I mean, where do you see based on your knowledge of cryptocurrency?
Actually, this question is a very important question that I do always ask myself and see myself intact. In my own prediction and in my own view on cryptocurrency, TAC is the only currency that come with difference, because TAC is not something that we look down. TAC is something that we look greater, because I do say that before anything 2022, TAC will be something thousand above dollars. Because if we say $2, because I can't say TAC will stay on $2 even for 2 weeks in the market, because of the leadership strategies. I believe when TAC go to the market, in fact, when TAC go to the market, the lowest price that will be in 1 month is $100. That's my belief. If the position of the leadership carry their place, do what they supposed to, TAC will only last for market with that price of $1, maybe probably 2 or 3 days. We are going uphill to the next level.
Thank you
So
very mm, yeah,
so
thank
that's what I'm looking on TAC. I'm looking
you.
TAC as a greater coin ever produced in the surface of Earth. That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking on TAC.
All right. We want to thank you there for your contribution. And, we have to know what is going on now. Right now, there's a lot of institutional organizations, governments, they're looking at TAC very seriously, they're engaging in TAC very seriously. And so this year, we're going to have a very interesting year. So I want to thank you. Now, we have Prosperous Prince here, our national executive coordinator for the UK. And I know that he has is coordinating presently with the coordinator out of Germany, out of Spain, Holland, and networking around Africa, the Caribbean. So we have to look for a title for him because I think he has outgrown. I think he has outgrown, the national executive coordinator for the UK. Also, I've always mentioned about Prosperous Prince, who is my resident host when I go to the UK. We always spoke about. He always tells the story of how he was introduced into Bitcoin and what he could have become and what he did not. All right, I think we might have to let you go because that side is not giving you. All right, so we remove him. You can still stay there. He will still hear us, but we just remove him from the so that we can, that noise. All right. So we now have Prosperous Prince. Yes. Tell us who
Good,
is
eve-
Prosperous
good
Prince.
evening, Mr. Abundant.
What is the UK team doing? I know you have
Boy,
Christy Anne Marie, First Lady. I know everybody's
boy,
fired
boy.
up. Yes.
It is so interesting, so attractive. I am buzzing. No, I don't even know where to start. There's so much information. I don't even know where to start, right? And I'm saying all these dreams and goals I have that didn't complete, I have seen the way for it now. Positively,
Yes.
I have seen it now. Every
Important.
time I wink my eyes, is it for real? Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
let us start. And we have I would not call it a bad year. Last year we have
Yes.
a not so good, but this
Yes.
year it's going to be greater. The
Yes. Yes.
greater is because of our
But
experience last year. So
yes, but before you go to this year, I just want you to set the foundation of when you were actually introduced, who introduced you to cryptocurrency, and what did you do,
okay,
and what you will advise, and what advice can you give? Because a lot of people are now taking your position that you took 10 years ago.
yes, yes. If I may say, when I look back every time, and I still communicate with my rich friend, which I call him my rich friend, and
Yes,
and the advice which he giving me, and the advice which I'm giving people now, and there are some of them, not taking it serious. I'm really very worried because today, this year, last year November, would be what, 12 years of Bitcoin celebration, and to go into another year again, and where it's going, elevated. I'm
yes,
telling a lot of people to keep
yes.
your eyes open.
Today
Now,
I started at 29,000.
29,000. So, if I may give you a little summary of my
Yes,
friend that worth 100 million at 10,000. Now, at 27,000, he worth 270 million at
wow,
15 pounds for 10,000 Bitcoin. Where
wow.
do we go from there? So, a lot of people are looking as a coin, in a coin form. It's actually money. It's
Yes, that's
actually
true. That's
270 million. And
that's
that's what
correct.
people should look at. You
Yes,
purchase a coin for 50p, but do not look at it as what it is. It's what it's going to become
what
tomorrow.
it can become.
What it can be tomorrow. And what will that be for any average Mr. Joe? Because in this society, as you see how things are changing, without money, what else can we do? What can we not do without money, and where
Mhm,
it's going?
mhm.
I am so glad that really, when we say, Mr. Abundant, we can get our own cryptocurrency.
Uh-huh.
Now, you was dedicated so much on your mission that you do not even look sideways. You just keep going. This is what I want. I want to grow wealth. And the
Yes,
situation is,
yes.
when
But
you
let's go back.
penetrate
So,
it,
let's go back to when you were being introduced. Did you see Bitcoin to be what it is today? How did you take the invitation? What mistake you made, and how can you help persons who are now being introduced to TACC so that they don't make the same mistake 2, 3 years from now looking back? What advice you have for them?
yes, the advice I have, if I go back in my memory, the same night, it was like a evening night now, when that guy called me and said, Prince, just put 15 pounds. Put 15 pounds. You buy your 10,000 Bitcoin. How can I'm going in my mindset now, how can I see something which is a third of 1p, a third of a penny, right? And how is that going to make me rich? And when I'm already making 2 to 3 thousand a week, how could
Have
I?
mercy.
That's the mindset I was in. I
Have
did not
mercy.
look at the long term that it's going to rocket. And the more
of the volatility of the coin will create wealth. So that was my shock. And even up until today, I'm still shocking. It still bothers me. It still bothers me. Where 15 pounds would have given you 10,000 Bitcoin, and 10,000 Bitcoin today is 270 million.
It's 293 million.
Oh my God. There you go.
293 million. 10,000 Bitcoin would have given you today.
Yes.
And so that is a very critical lesson, that because we have never seen that technology, it was new. It came out of a place that none of us were expecting. You know, we always expect the media to give us information, you know, our leaders, you know, central banks, you know, Wall Street. You know, we look to those places to lead us in our economy. And this technology came out of nowhere. A matter of fact, government up to today, they hate it because they cannot control it. And so, yes, go on.
I must tell my brothers and sisters or whosoever are watching tonight, let this tonight, what I'm going to share with you, because really, it really bothers me sometimes when I think about it. You understand me? And to see, now, if I look at the situation, I remember when the coin reached to $1 per coin, I still get a phone call. Okay, it's $1 now. It's moving, but you still can get on board. You still can come. Now, guess what? I wanted to buy that same 15-pound coin for 10,000 Bitcoin, and I only want to pay 15 pounds. But from a third of a penny, that Bitcoin cannot go back. This is what people don't understand. Once this coin moves forward, there is no reverse gear. There's no reverse gear for it to come back. And this is what is happening now. Now, it moved from $1 to $3, then to $5. So how much money would it cost me to buy that 10,000 Bitcoin? And my volume is 10,000, which I've been introduced to, for 15 pounds. So therefore, it cannot go back. So now it went to $5. Now, how much money would I cost me to buy 10,000 Bitcoin? Because my aim is 10,000. So therefore, when you've been told to do something in class and you neglect it, you end up don't do nothing. So now, the second peak is when it reached to $500 for Bitcoin. And I'm calculating, I want 10,000 because 10,000 is what they offered me before. But how much is 10,000 going to cost me? Okay. So now, when it reached up to 800, I never forgot, I sat down when the guy called me and he said, Prince, it is 800 now. You see how much money you could have missed? And I turned and said, all right, Adrian. Yeah, all right. I might buy one because, you know, I can't buy that now. I might buy one. And guess what? All that money that we used to make, that time that guy was at 15,000 a week, 60,000 a month. Guess what? That money weren't coming anymore to me. So I have to look at other resources. That time Bitcoin has rising. It just keep rising. And that I felt like I made a big loser. I have friends who intervene in Bitcoin at 5,000. There was at about 10,000 Bitcoin. And
you're not the only one. I remember when I was in Kaduna, and I will say here now, out of the 36 states in Nigeria, if it is 2 states I am counting on to revolutionize TACC in Nigeria, it's not Abuja nor Lagos.
Yes.
I am putting my money on Kaduna.
Yes.
Kaduna and River State,
Yes.
because of the work that were being done in those two states
Yes.
and the level of engagement with the chief that were
Yes.
done. And so if Lagos and Abuja take over, of which taking over is allowed, or
Yes.
Enugu State takes over, then I will be surprised. But I am betting on those two states. If you look at the website, you will see our chief.
Yes.
That chief came from Cross River.
Yes.
Yes, Cross River in Nigeria. And so while I was in Kaduna, we have our regional coordinator there, Madam Blessing
Yes.
Godwin. She told us that she was introduced to Bitcoin. She was offered less than 2,000 naira. Let's say less than 4 US. She was
Yes.
offered 5,050 Bitcoin for less than $4.
Oh my God.
And she did not pay any attention. Today, based on the price of Bitcoin, if Madam had even said, what is 4 US? Today, she would have had over 147 million. Now,
Oh.
we are talking about Bitcoin, but we have to at times, because it is our yardstick. It's the first coin that came out. But here we are saying that a greater than Bitcoin is here.
It's here.
That coin has no owner. There's Craig Wright, who came out and says the owner. We have a pseudonym in the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. But who knows if it was a person, a group, a company. I mean, it's not incorporated anywhere. It has no leadership structure, right? There's nobody going around the world promoting Bitcoin. There's no CEO up there. And that is why we say what we have in TACC, our global structure, our social programs. And I want you to talk to the audience, and those who will see this video, because I know that you're working with our European ambassador over there, funding wallets across the globe for the less fortunate. I know that you're also funding wallets day and night from different people outside, in and outside of Europe. So tell us what is going on over there.
Okay. So far as I look at the betterment of TACC, right, and it doesn't matter wherever they are, where we can complete our mission. Because I want to say, this is not a network marketing where you go tell people to come like one coin and then bring people and then the people get money. No. This is not that mission. Our mission is to focus and share our strategy and how we come about and how we're going forward and what is our mission. The white paper is enough to share with somebody. Once they see the white paper and they understand, because it's a new era for a lot of people coming into cryptocurrency. And I would say, come in. As you come in, you learn as you go along. But if you're going to sit down and wait until you get fully qualified to come, this will leave you like a train.
That's
right?
correct.
So now, how we look at it, me and my team here, we have Madam Brooks as well. We have other members here, Anne Marie, Chrissy, First Lady. We are on the back line, and we are reaching out to everybody around the globe with whom we can, who needs help. So, I mean, tonight I've just come off the phone with people in Nigeria, and funding wallets and whatever. You understand me? Because they are reach out. We have people in South Africa. I've never even been there, but I've got friends in there that connected to people. And, I mean, their struggle is getting their Bitcoin over to them. So I had, connect to people.
All right. Now, I would, there are other panelists that will join us tomorrow, but Prosperous Prince, you will be our resident guest throughout these 7 days. And
Yes.
so we're now going to include our persons who are commenting at this point. We still have Sokoto. I did remove you. Now I brought him back. Yes. Before we go, Mr. Dio, is there anything that you want to say before we take the questions and comment that our Tiashans writing? Do you have anything else to say, sir?
Hello.
Yes, we're hearing you.
Oh, sorry. I've been lost because of network issue, but I'm back. Yeah, I have something to say. I want to call attention of my fellow Tiashans, please,
Okay.
out there, anybody listening to us tonight. Please do not take TACC as an ordinary coin. TACC is
Mhm. Yes. Okay. It's network issue. I can see that. All right.
TACC. If you are
Okay.
investing in TACC, yeah, I'm back.
Yes,
If you
go
are
on.
investing in TACC, you are investing for your future. You are not helping anybody in TACC because TACC has their mission and they reach their goal. TACC is the one helping you here because TACC invite you to come and put a little turkey that will change your generation, that will change your entire history because TACC come with the standard mission for every living on earth. The only thing that TACC need you is to come and put on your turkey for now because time will be late for anybody out there that reject TACC like we in Bitcoin. So my calling here is that let everybody take in on will and ride it on. Do the right thing, call people, tell them about TACC, tell them about the opportunity because TACC is the opportunity. It's not a game of risks. Is a risk-free investment. I can say that and I can repeat it in the eyes of anybody for the view on TACC in cryptocurrency. So I call on everyone out there, do the right thing, tell your friends, tell your neighbor, tell your even enemy, because when you give him a right future, it will be your army tomorrow. It will be the one to guide you because you make him to become somebody. But if you keep, it will be the one to hurt you. But when you call everybody intact, you are helping that person and that person must stand for you because you done to him what he did not expect
Thank
in
you
the
very much,
future.
sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your contribution. Musa say Happy New Year to my friends in the Tiashan community. Happy New Year to you, sir. We have out of Burundi here. Happy New Year, sir, and all the Tiashans in the house. That is Bernard, our national executive coordinator. We have our European ambassador, TJ Brooks, there saying Happy New Year to all the Tiashans in the house. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, Prosperous Prince, Emmanuel. Yes. Good evening. Ambassador, I just want to commend the work that you're doing as well, helping folks around the world, those that are in need. Joining the bank, Happy New Year to all our Tiashans around the globe. A special greeting to Honorable Chief Abundance. Thank you very much, Mr. N4. I want to congratulate Mr. N4, who have been now being promoted to the executive regional director's position, having overseen all the French countries intact. Happy and productive and prosperous New Year, he says to the Tiashan, Mr. N4. Hello, good evening, and Happy New Year. Yes, good evening, sir. You are welcome. Good afternoon, Mr. Abundance. Uphill moment. Ahido, coordinator, executive, national in Togo. Thank you very much, sir. Speed up. So happy to be here. Thank you very much, sir.
Network gone down.
All right. So, Prosperous Prince, you're seeing me now.
Yes, I was wondering if you drop off the chair.
Ah, oh dear me. I was wondering myself. Let me get back to I don't know what I did to cause that, but it did. All right. So yes, yes, sir. Please, can you share the link of the video you play? Which one? I have two video. I played two videos, but I can send them to the forums. Um, all right, Monica, good morning. Happy New Year 2021 to family and Tiasha. And thank you very much over there in Papua New Guinea. That's our deputy coordinator, executive coordinator. Greetings to Mr. Abundance, Prosperous Prince, and Emmanuel Lawal, and the entire Tiashan in the house. Happy New Year. TACC is going uphill. Please indicate your country as you join. That's correct. And so we're asking the Tiashan, those of you who want to join us tomorrow, please give your information to our global youth ambassador and our chief of staff in TACC so that you can join the panel. We want you to share what you're doing in TACC and what TACC meant for you. Hi, family. I late. Hope I did not miss. You can always watch. You can always go back and watch. Mr. Yemen, Happy New Year 2021, Mr. Abundance, and also the Tiasha. And so, Mr. Yemen, I expect you to be on this panel as well. We have 7 days. All the leaders in TACC should be here. Happy New Year to all our members. Mr. Taylor, also our director of marketing, you should be here. So make sure that your name, Madam Gioba Mosola, also should be here from Lesotho. Very good evening, Mr. A and the Tiashans from all the corners of the world. Wishing everybody a blessed 2021. Thank you very much, Madam. Fred, this looks like the UK now. Happy New Year to all our Tiashans across the globe. Long live long and prosper from the UK. Thank you very much. From Antigua here, we have our assistant national executive coordinator here, Madam Colborn. Happy New Year, Chief Abundant, and all my fellow Tiashan. TACC, the measurable solution for the future. That sounds like a team. Here is our Global Youth Ambassador. Good evening, Mr. Ambassador, and the entire community. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, and the entire community of Tiashan. Yes, Ambassador, I think you should join us tomorrow as well. Welcome, Chief Abundance, and the entire Tiashan to 2021, the year of abundance, blessing, and great surprises. TACC is going uphill. The future is now. His grace and glory from Nigeria. Yes, I read a comment from him there. Greeting, Mr. Abundance. I want to greet you as well. First Lady. Here's the First Lady. Good evening and Happy New Year to each and every one of you in the house. Have a blessed 2021. That's TACC First Lady right there. Good evening, beautiful Tiashan in the house, and Happy New Year. Yes, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, my boss. This is Mr. Stephen Feta, Assistant National Executive Coordinator for Ghana. This is my suggestion. We need to multiply ourselves by 10. But that's what I said from day one. Multiply ourselves. Each person bring 10, and they bring 10. Not everybody will follow. I think I gave out prizes for only 2 persons that did that within the specific time. But nonetheless, we're using several and different approach. You know, as government get involved, we will have their media outlet to galvanize the people. We will have the policies to galvanize the people. What is about to happen in Nigeria will turn Africa upside down where TACC is concerned. So
Yes.
this year is going to be an excellent year for TACCians around the globe. I can't say much. I can't go into details. All what I'm saying to the fellow TACCian, position yourself. Emerald, Madam Joy from South Africa, Eastern Cape. Thank you very much, our director there. Good evening, my boss, and to all the TACCian in the house. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Stephen. Good evening. Good evening again, dear Madam Joy from South Africa. Madam Chrissy here. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, Prince, and all the TACCians in the community. Happy New Year. Hope that 2021 will be better for the UK. Good evening. To all the TACCians and Mr. Chief Abundance, do have a bountiful, blessed, and abundance of prosperity for 2021. TACC is indeed going uphill all the way from Trinidad, Lean Tanis. I think I spoke to this person already at one time. TACC is going uphill. Thank you very much, our leader over there in Spain. Evening, Salom, my secretary, district coordinator, Reverend Selo J. Tibaho, Motsiri Koreli. Mercy. I didn't give you a name, sir. I am from Papua New Guinea. I'm so glad I came across Mr. Abundance 2019, who introduced TACC. Thank you very much there. And we also need somebody from Papua New Guinea to be on this program as well. All right, we need to know what is happening over there. ETC TACC National Executive Coordinator, Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, the Ivory Coast. Happy New Year, Chief Abundance. Thank you very much. I want to suggest that all the TACCians should goal of bringing 10% to TACC, sign up and fund the account. If we can do this, great will be our results. Okay, that's a suggestion. And TACC will make 5K percent in just a matter of 5 hours when it reaches the market. just imagine 1%. What percent it will make in a month? Getting it now before it is too late. Teresa, why is it so difficult to acquire a wallet? I'm not too sure what wallet, if it's a crypto wallet or TACC wallet, because TACC is very easy to open up. You can open up TACC in less than 1 minute. And with TACC, you have 3 wallets. So is it that you're trying to get a crypto wallet, a Luno, a Coinbase, a blockchain wallet? I don't know. But TACC is very easy to have TACC wallet. All right, our National Executive Coordinator out of South Africa. Good evening, all the TACCian in the house. This is really taking TACC to a higher height. Thank you very much, sir. And I want to commend for the good work you're doing down there in South Africa, sir. Meeting with Bishop Joshua Maponga and the other prince and princesses down there in South Africa on behalf of TACC. I want to reemphasize that each TACCian should set a goal of bringing 10% between now and February 15. Sign them up and fund. All right, thank you very much, sir. Charleston Luby, good afternoon, boss. Bossman, I am totally intact with family and friends. All the best for 2021. Thank you very much. All right, and so we're winding down today. Good evening, House of TACCian, particular Luke, Gus, pick it up, Prince Gus. Our assistant national executive coordinator down there in Namibia. TACC is a solution for Africa people. Government must just buy for their citizens. Grace, a family in Africa who want to join, but it's difficult for them. I'm not too sure where in Africa are you, which country, because we have Africa covered more or less. So are you in Nigeria? Are you in Cameroon? Are you in South Africa? Please indicate. Look at the website. See, where you are. Contact our leaders. Even though you may have in a country that we do not have a leader, you can Zimbabwe. I'm not too sure if we have anybody in Zimbabwe now, but what can you do now? We have the the regional executive director there. So I would suggest that you look at the website and take the contact for, because I don't think the regional director have their let me go into TAC and see if they have their numbers there. Else you could have contacted I'm not too sure if we have anybody in Zimbabwe. We may have. I remember at one time we did, but you go on the website and look, which is theabundancecoin.com. I will put that in the let me actually share my screen so that you can see what I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot here but you're not seeing. So let me share my screen. So I am actually into our team. Okay, before I do that, let me just she's not active. Oh, okay, so we have somebody there that's not active. Well, taking over is allowed. So I want to put you in contact with our regional executive director for Southern Africa. Let me see if a number is on the site, or you can, if you're in the WhatsApp, you can contact me and I'll give you her number. Let me see. Yes, their number is there. So you can contact Lady Nosofo Kwebi. Okay, this is the number for South Africa. I believe this is the WhatsApp number as well. She's the best person to contact, so we can get some fire going there in Zimbabwe. So I just want 39 days to go before we go live. Let's hope that we can bring in the people. Now the coin is at 50 cents. Because the next round the coin goes at 75 cents. All right. Thank you very much. I just want to share that with you so that so at least you know who to call. Let me see. Yeah, we should have somebody there in Zimbabwe, Mozambique, um, South Africa, Mali, okay, Canada, Germany. All right, I'm just looking to see New Zealand. Okay. All right. So we don't have anybody here in South Africa, I mean Zimbabwe actually. So speak with our leader, as I told you. Make sure you get her number. Go on the website. Her number is right here. Let me just I'll copy it there and put it in the forum. I think that is her WhatsApp number. Okay, so let me stop share that. And I believe that you are in the group. So that is a number, Nosofo, out of South Africa. All right. So we do things here in real time. Okay. So I think we have come. Happy New Year, everyone. What's the value of the coin now? It's 50 cents. I mean, are you in the group? If you're in the WhatsApp group, or if you know anything about TACC, that would be a question of a wondering generality, because this is if anybody should know what the coin is now, the price is, everybody should know while you're in TACC, 50 cents. Okay. This person is saying, I have missed Bitcoin opportunity in 2014 when I saw a post someone posted on one of our WhatsApp group. The problem here is that I missed it, the Bitcoin. All right, sir. Okay, so we'll bring this thing to a close now. Thank you very much. Okay. So we will bring this thing to a close now. I just want to go back to our panel as we wrap up. Um, it's now 50 minutes since we are here. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. The ambassador, please give your information to the ambassador. We can take, I think, up to 7 people. So tomorrow, ambassador, please put through at least 5 more people, so that because we want everybody to give their piece as much as possible. Um, Prosperous Prince, what's your parting word for this evening?
Okay. Now for 2021, I would ask all the Tiashan to start think big. Think big. Don't just think just right here. Wider. Right? Wider. And as we go.
Sorry, as you say, think big. We'll be choosing our team. So maybe by tomorrow we will have a new team for 2021. So I've asked the coordinator, the admin of each group to go through the group and choose at least 2 team that came through in each group and bring them to the executive, so we can choose and put them out for voting. At least 3 choices for voting for the team for this year. Go on, sir.
How about me and you go into the studio and we do a fresh one for 2021? Me and you.
No, it's already out there in the group. It's already out there. So the Tiashans are making the suggestions.
Okay.
I also made suggestions, but I told them no, ignore my suggestions. But I only put them out to give ideas. But,
so we need the people to interact. We need the people to interact, to make suggestions. Okay.
Mr. Dio, what's your parting word as we bring this to a close?
Yeah, my party word here is that we are in the year 2021, as Mr. Abonda right, it's the year of our refreshment. The year that we are going to start a new beginning, and which is a great thing for Tiashan to know that we are going to new beginning. Like I call this year my promise year, the year that God promised to make everything right in my sight. So for every Tiasha, let him know that 2021 is a year of new beginning, is a year of new revolution. So we got to take our step, do the right thing, and everything will go in the right way.
Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
And I just want our those who will listen to this audio, that take this industry very seriously. We have a history. We are not guessing. We are not aiming aimlessly. Had you invested $15 10 years ago into Bitcoin, the price is at today, you would have had over 120 million US dollars with only $15 investment. 10 years ago, you have had over 120 million US dollars. We are saying to you that the abundance community coin, the way how it's been structured, the players that are coming in, what Bitcoin took 10 years to do, we will do it in less than 10 months. All things being equal.
Yes.
So we just want our people to understand that this is the time for us to position ourselves. We have done so many things and we have lost so many monies, and we're still going after the shiny objects. We are still wandering generalities. We are saying it's time for us to come together and position ourselves so that we can bless our children to come. Leave a heritage, as the good book say, a good man leave a heritage for his children. And so I just want to thank you, our resident guest, Prosperous Prince, Doc Emmanuel. This is Mr. Abundance saying to you, life is a fight for territory. If we fail to fight for what we do not want will take over. Enjoy your evening. Happy New
tomorrow,
Year.
same time.